Kim, good evening to you. A couple of days ago, your group put out a communique urging travellers to reconsider all, and I quote, non-essential travel to China as a result of this coronavirus outbreak. Obviously, that still stands. Would you be thinking of extending that now?
I think it's a developing situation. I think, again, today, breaking news. We knew it was probably going to come. It was a question of when. In terms of Italy specifically, I think it's really just taking the sort of approach of taking guidelines from the World Health Organization and the NICD just to see what they are recommending. Certainly in our space, I think, customers are asking the questions, what should I do? Especially those that have booked travel to Italy, other countries that may have been affected. What are my options? Do I wait and see? What do I do? And I think all that we do in our responsibility really is to support them with their options available as per the suppliers, and to obviously give them factual information.
What are people choosing to do? Are they saying, well, I'll take a chance, or I'm simply cancelling and I'm not interested in going?
We've seen a few cancellations, absolutely. For travel that's, say, for example, June, July, August, which is quite a busy period for especially Europe.
Oh, it's peak season.
Peak season, absolutely. Customers are wanting to just wait and see what happens. And I think it's just clearly communicating their options and keeping them updated. That's what we do.
Are you in touch with people who have booked, or is it the other way around? Are people now are they starting to phone you with a degree of concern?
So today we haven't really seen many calls coming through with the breaking news in South Africa, but I think since January we've definitely seen our customers get in touch with us, but we've actually been proactive and contacted our customers. So certainly a lot of suppliers have looked at their policies. You'll see a lot of airlines have obviously changed itineraries. They have reaccommodation policies in place, so our responsibility is to communicate that to our customers to say your travel is going to be affected. These are what your options are.
Let's assume then that I have made the call and I have decided to postpone.
Yes.
Is this going to cost me?
If there's a reaccommodation policy in place from the airline, no. If it's outside...
Reaccommodation is we will put you on another flight?
Yes. So you can change...
At a future date?
Yes, you can at a future date.
Not all tickets allow you to do that?
Yes, absolutely. So where there's a reaccommodation policy in place, whether that be giving you a full refund for your booking or waivering the day change penalty, obviously there won't be a cost implication, but where there isn't a reaccommodation policy, it will be a cost for customers, and obviously that's where travel insurance is really important as well.
The two red zones at the moment, Italy you've mentioned, and I've also mentioned China, but is there concern around other countries?
I think there's isolated cases around the world. So again, customers saying, I don't want to travel to this destination. There's been a few reported cases. I don't feel comfortable. We will obviously give them the options available there. It has mostly obviously been for China, which we see is where most of the outbreak has been, and the actual affected people in that area, and in Italy as well. But I think isolated cases, you need to be realistic and also take guidance from reputable bodies such as the World Health Organization and what they are recommending.
I suppose this also raises the issue of getting comprehensive travel insurance,
absolutely.
Doesn't it? Not everyone does that.
So important. It's sometimes a grudge purchase, I think, and you don't realize you need it until there's a problem.
Just finally, you also make the point that the travel paradigm has now changed. It's not going to be as quick, perhaps, as it used to be. Now, we know at many European airports, for instance, also the United States of America, there have been long-standing security checks. That adds time in getting through. I'm assuming now with the coronavirus, you're going to have to allow yourself a lot more in-airport transit time.
Absolutely. We've been communicating that since January. Please allow yourself necessary time at airports for international travel, even for domestic travel now. Obviously, with breaking news today, we can expect our airports, obviously, to have different protocol in place. So do absolutely allow yourself the necessary time to go through those checks.
Have you heard anything in that respect? So I've been focusing on the international side. Domestically, conceivably, and you're absolutely right, there might be a change.
Absolutely, and I think we need to expect that. We haven't heard anything as yet. I'm sure as the story develops, we will probably see communication coming through overnight and certainly tomorrow.
Kim Taylor, thank you very much indeed for joining us tonight from the Flight Centre Travel Group. She is the Customer Experience Director.